Right guys, we're down at the River Mersey in Manchester. The floodwaters have gone down a reasonable amount and it's deemed safe to come down again. You can see the waters have been right up. I'll turn the camera around so you can get a good look at some of the debris there that's built up against this bridge. Right, here we go. As you can see, the floodwaters have gone down a good amount there now. That's crossed over the river now. We're just going down near the Waterside Hotel. You can see on the banks here where the river it made it up to. Let's move a bit further down. Might give you some idea of how high the river was. You can see there's a car park over there that belongs to the hotel. It came right over that and flooded and then went into the hotel as well. I'll take you up there in a minute and you'll see. Let's go and make our way, see if we can get into the car park. I think this is the overspill car park. Yep. So here's some of the vehicles that got stranded. It is actually closed. There's no entrance for vehicles into this car park now while it's being that must be devastating. Come back and find your car just totally wrecked. You can see the hotel over there in the background. Let's go down. There's another one. You see the skips over there. They had a big clear up. Some machines. I think you can actually see that. I think this car, I think the water must have washed it away and moved it. It wouldn't be just there like that. It's got a towing hitch on. Yeah, look at that. The water's been right up in there. The rest of these vehicles, unbelievable. Two more. You can see the water's come up on there. It's not good. Yeah, you may not be able to see. You can see the mud on the central dash. Let's take a quick look over here. Yeah, so they have got workers in. The hotel has a gym and a pool, and there are some low rooms in here as well. And I'm pretty sure the river's gone into there. I do believe it flooded out the gym. You can see the mattresses there from the rooms, and the fence is down on the other side. Check this vehicle out. Once again, you can see the mud way up. Oh, look at that. The back looks okay, but just see if you can see in there. So there is a big clean-up operation on the go. You probably can't tell out of here, but there's no carpets in there. Right, let's get on. You can see inside a little part of the gym here. They've got machines in drying it out, cleaning it up. You can still see some dirt on the floors and things. Right, holds out. I'll just move upriver a bit. Come down to a bit further down the river. This is rugby field. You see the posts at the back there. This is still flooded. The whole field is flooded. Try and get the floods damaged or repaired. Some of these sports places now. You can see the vans in the back. I believe there was a bank collapse somewhere down here. But we'll try and get round there and take a look. Let's get a quick look round here. Totally devastated. There's been scraping with the machine. Try and clear the floors. But you can see right, so as you can see here, it's just come through. Take a look at the playing field. And it's still there. So just on the other side, I can see from here there's some pumps going. So just on the other side is where the banks collapsed and the river came through. I think it's a sluice way anyway, where they release water, but it just wipes out the banks. It's never done that before. Since they've done these, it's really held out really well. But we'll try and get round there and have a look. We're losing the light now, so that'll be tomorrow. You can just see the pump there in the background, one of them. They're pumping water out still. Right, let's get going. There's no entry further down the road. I can only say it's a bit too dangerous. To go down. Yeah, you can see now. Looks like the allotments have took a severe hit as well, with everything coming through. Let's see if we can have a little look. The gates, everything's just washed out. Got to be careful going through. People must be absolutely devastated. See if you can probably make it out. There's just bunches of trees and twigs everywhere. It's just washed straight through. And just take a little look here before. You can see sheds and greenhouses collapsed. The force of the river's pushed all these down. It's just pushed everything away. Everything's just flattened there. Not much left. You can see the metal shed in the background. That's gone. Now we're going to make our way now, get back out. Excuse me, we're losing the daylight, but this has only just gone down the water around here. You can see what's just total carnage. People will be devastated when they get back. Get our way to see where the banks have collapsed on the Mersey. So as we move over here, these are normally the gardens to the park, but as you can see, they're still flooded. Not as much as they were further over in the background to directly through. There's tennis courts, they're still underwater as well. It has receded an awful lot though. It's the same, they're right across the whole of these runs. It was a lot higher. Right, let's move on. Let's get down further down, see if we can get to the river. Got to the river. You can see the damage here to the banks on the other side. Those are not normally like that. On here as well. Not getting too close to that. The deep water has actually gone, it has receded. You can see they've had the pumps here, still some of the gear. Let's get down. Can't get any further through there. Right. Power and force in that water to do this must have been unbelievable. Zoomed out and getting a bit more. You can make out all the trees, all the wood debris, all backed up. This will have all been putting pressure. It's possibly weakened over the years. That must have been some amount of water that's gone through there. I'll have to look up when these banks were built, but I know I was only a kid when it was done. I'd say in the 70s or 80s. If anyone knows, just give us a shout in the comments. If you know what year it was when they done this section through Didsbury, Northington, when they hired the banks. Just going to go up here, just see what's over there. You've still got teams. On the other side is the clubhouse we spoke about earlier. Still got teams in there pumping and clearing out the land. Right, just make a little way down. Yeah, that mud's really deep. Don't know why, but we've lost our microphone. So we've just come through that mud and we're heading round the back of the sports club. We've just come down from the bank. We'll take a look down here. You can see, just go up to this fence and you'll be able to see there. You can see the big hole in there in the sports club. Obviously the debris and the logs had built up, I would have thought, and put pressure on it. Maybe that's how most of the water's got through. Right, let's carry on down here. But you can see when you take a look at the sides, you'll see all the debris that's pushed through. On the opposite side of here, just a little bit further up, is where the riverbank has collapsed. Let's go down it just a little bit more here. You'll see along the fence here now how high the floodwaters were when they came through. That's a 6-7 foot fence on the left. And you can see all the debris where it's all caught and built up. Unbelievable. That must have been some sight when that bank collapsed. I certainly wouldn't have liked to have been there. You can see now still more and more all along the sides. As we get further down, you can see where they put the containers to store the stuff at the club. You can see, look at this now. You can see the path. These paths were totally blocked. I think they've just made the best of what they can do, just to get workmen through. On the other side, just through there, that's where the collapsed bank is. We're just coming up to that now. First, we'll just take a little look in here. Go through. You can see the containers there now. They've put those up on a hill. I think they were just trying to put them up there to avoid, in case there was any more floods, because the rains were still going on at this time when they put these here. It's just a precaution. There you go. You can see the hut in the wall now. They've got some fencing round it. Right, let's get through here. You'll be able to see the playing fields once we get through and round. You can see the car parks are still quite heavily thick with mud. To the left there's another container. Just go over, take a little look. What a day it is now though, eh? Look at the sun shining. Let's get a bit closer there and just see that is it's a big hole in the building, that. Yeah, there was a lot of workmen around there before. You can see now they've mounded up to put the containers on. I think it's just a precaution. And that's the playing fields, the rugby fields in the background. They're still flooded. We'll get back out. As we go around the containers here, you'll be able to see across a little bit. You can see where the banks had gone through. We'll go round the back there. But you can just get a rough idea of how much debris came through. The amount of trees that were taken down in this flood was unbelievable. But already now they have made good headway. They've been pumping water out for constantly since the rain stopped. Let's try and get down here and we'll cut back through. Here we go. We'll see if we can get through a point here. You'll see us now. We'll be on the other side of the collapsed riverbank. Right, let's just take us through, and you'll see all the logs and the trees. Look at the size of these. This is only one spot. This will give you some idea of just how big that collapse was. We'll come up to the edge of the riverbank. Right, I'm going to make our way back down and get back up the stairs. Right guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. It's free, it costs absolutely nothing to subscribe. Turn on the notifications and hit the thumbs up. Cheers again, thanks for watching.